I'll tell you what, though, the Rockies, they've got a guy going Sunday, Chase Dollander. They called him up. He's going to start Sunday.
Their #1 prospect.
You brought his attention to me about 2 hours ago. I did it.
saw him in the combine, right?
Oh, man, I'm telling you what, if you're a Rockies fan, this guy, he looks like the real thing. Very similar mechanics. I watched a lot of video on him.
Say this slowly, because I think baseball fans need to hear you say this.
Mechanics-wise, very comparable to Jacob DeGrom. Smooth, clean delivery, ball jumps out of his hand. Listen, I'm not saying he's the next.
What about body type?
When I look at him, the first thing I thought of was like, look at the delivery. I'm like, wow, that is DeGrom. Like this guy's mechanics are like a dead ringer for Jacob DeGrom.
In spring training, I chatted with Bud Black, who isn't just the manager of the Rockies, a longtime pitcher in the big leagues. He said this kid is our future ace. When he gets here, he's win day.
I'm telling you, man, his I like everything about this guy. I didn't know much about him until about 2.5 hours ago when you brought his name up to me, Greg. I started watching some video and I was like, whoa. Ball comes out smooth, has some life. Love his mound presence.
Chase Dollander, that's how you say his last name. Dollander is the 9th overall pick in 2023. He's their top prospect in the organization. Now, he's 6'2", but you saw the video there. He has long arms, wingspan, which I think matters in pitching.
A la Jacob DeGrom has the same thing.
Yes.
Long, kind of lanky arms. Same. I mean, when I watched the video, I just came back uber impressed. It's like, wow, now I could see why there's so much hype around this guy.
And he's, to me, an organization saver. That's a lot of pressure to put on one young man. They need a Paul Skeens. I know Paul Skeens is the best pitching prospect we've seen since Steven Strasburg. But they need a pitcher to hit. And John Gray eventually hit, and he was also a top 3 pick for the Rockies back in the day. But they need their version of Paul Skeens. That is what this organization needs in the worst way. So Sunday's start for Chase Dollander is vitally important if you're a Rockies fan.
It is. And, you know, that ballpark eventually gets the best of most pitchers. And that's the most difficult thing. You go back and look at all the organizations that develop starting pitching. It's so hard there because you almost know going in. You're walking around with an ERAs in the mid-4s. Hey, you're throwing the ball really good. I mean, there are ballparks and then there's that field, Coors Field. You know, you could have a really good game, pitch 6 innings, give up 5 earned runs, you win 9-5, and at the end of the day, you look back at it and you go like, wow, you gave up 5 runs. It makes it so difficult to pitch there. And I think it's going to be so critical for him early on to have some success there because that ballpark is a bugaboo to every pitcher that's ever stood on a mound and thrown there. And I played with some great ones. Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling with the Diamondbacks. And that ballpark, it gets into your head. It really does. I think more so as a visiting player than a home player because when it's your home player, it's your home environs and you know that it's like that there, but it's a tough place to pitch.
So here now is my Greg's list. You guys mind if I do a Greg's list? So this list is my personal opinion. That is the crux of this Greg's list. Our quest to find out who is #1 on Greg's list. You guys can hang out with me while we do this. And you are #1 on Greg's list. Look, not all production meetings work out. I was like, hey, Justin Verlander's going today. He's age 42. His birthday was the other day. They played laser tag, which was kind of weird, but I was expecting him to have a great game in San Francisco, and I want to do a Greg's list on the 9 greatest age 42 seasons. Well, Justin sort of threw a clunker, 2 1/3, gave up a bunch of runs, just 3 runs, but 65 pitches, he didn't have it. I still have a prediction he's going to win 17 games. He will join this list, and it starts at #9. Big Bart, Bartolo Colon at age 42, went 14-13 with an ERA under 4.2 for the New York Mets. Remember when every pitch was a fastball and he slowly walked off like he was going to fall asleep? I loved watching that pitch. #8, in 2005, Jamie Moyer, age 42 season, went 13-7 with a 4.28 ERA. He led the Mariners in wins. Seattle won just 69 games that year. Jamie would go on to pitch 18 more years. I'm kidding. #7, Stan the Man. Yes, in 1963, his final season of his 22-year Hall of Fame career, he hit 12 home runs, OPS around 730 in 124 games, got the last of his 3,630 hits. Had over 470 career homers, too. #6, right in front of him, Carl Yastrzemski. He threw out the first pitch today for the home opener for the Red Sox at Fenway. Yaz, in 1982, his 22nd year in the big leagues, hit 275 with 16 bombs and 72 RBIs. OPS around 790. He was an all-star. Awesome. #5, Boomer Wells in 05 with the Red Sox at age 42. Boomer, 15-7, 4.45 ERA. That's an 05, man. That ERA, adjust that ERA to the teams he was facing. Really impressive. He threw 184 innings, 30 starts. David Wells, #5. #4, only #4, 1989.
Boo, Greg.
Nolan Ryan, I know you're mad. 16-10, 3.2 ERA, 239 innings.
And throwing 100.
301 strikeouts, led the sport. He's only #4 because this dude at age 42 was in a squat. He was catching at age 42. Carlton Fisk hit 285, 18 homers, 65 RBIs. If I got in a squat, I couldn't stand back up.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
All right, number 2, Warren Spahn, 1963. At age 42, he won 23 games, 2.6 ERA. He almost threw 260 innings. He only had 102 strikeouts. That's it. Who cares? Different game. You're number 2. But number 1, it's my guy. And it's not because he works for us. It's not because I love him or I'm going to have brunch with him on Sunday. No, Albert Pujols had the most magical second half I've ever seen. No one thought, other than me, that he could reach 700 career homers. Oh, he did at age 42. At age 42, this is my Greg's list. Bartolo Colon in 2015 moves up to Jamie Moyer. Then Stan the Man Yaz is right in front of them. David Wells Boomer, I know 300 strikeouts, and I got booed by Harold Reynolds. But Carlton Fisk was a catcher. Warren Spahn, 2.6 ERA, 123 games. And what Albert did, I'm sorry. Albert's number 1 on Greg's list.